Hey, thank you for joining me today on my yoga YouTube channel, Yoga with Synaptic.Sylvie. Today, this is a very gentle flow, staying close to the ground, designed for cramps, in particular menstrual cramps. So often getting pains around our pelvic region. Sometimes I'm urged to stay still, but oftentimes little gentle movements, particularly with the low back and the hips, and sometimes even the upper chest, can bring a lot of healing benefit. So if this is something that appeals to you, hop in something comfy, and I can't wait to move with you. Hey! So to get started, we're going to go on our backs. I have a fuzzy blanket that I've folded to support my head. This can be really nice even in some of our seated postures to support your sit bones, but totally optional. So you can have your legs long, or if it feels more comfortable, you can bend your knees and bring them in or out, depending what feels good for you. And we are going to start with some breathing. So allow your face to soften. Begin to gradually slow your breathing in and out through your nose. And we'll begin a little bit of counting. So on the inhale, we'll count for 3. And on the exhale, we will count for 3. Inhale for 3. And exhale for 3. So option here to add seconds to your inhale and balancing it out equal amount of time with your exhale. Slowly and gradually until you find a place that feels deep but also effortless. So that's going to be a different place for everyone. Some of us it might be 2, some of us it might be 10. Just take your time to find a spot that feels natural and purposeful. On the inhale, I want you to say to yourself to heal. Maybe this brings up a visual for you. Maybe this brings up an energy, but on the inhale, I want you to say to yourself to heal. And on the exhale, I want you to say to yourself to soften. Again, that could bring up a visual, that could bring up a color. But on the inhale, we're going to heal. And on the exhale, we're going to soften. We'll do this for a few more rounds. To heal and to soften. Perfect. On our next inhale, we're going to bring our knees to our chest and give ourselves a little low back massage, maybe grabbing onto your knees or your shins. We're here for a few rounds of breath. Inhale, kick out your right leg, heel touching the other side of your mat, and bring the other right, your left knee closer to your chest. Find a position that feels good here and embrace a few rounds of stillness. Exhale, shuffle your hips under and bring your left knee to the right side of your space. Open up your arms here. And embrace some stillness. Option to keep your head right where it is or to gaze to the left side of your space. Melting into this position, finding a position that you can embrace some stillness in. Inhale to heal and exhale to soften. Exhale, find yourself back to the center, catching your left knee. Inhale, bring your right. A nice gentle squeeze of both knees in your chest. And exhale, bring out your left leg. Heel meets your mat. And draw your right knee closer, finding a space, a position that you can embrace some stillness in. We're here for a few rounds of breath. Exhale, begin to shuffle your hips under and bring your right knee to the left side of your space. Allow your arms to spread wide and find a spot where you can embrace some stillness. Option to gaze to the right side of your space. Inhale to heal and exhale to soften. Exhale, find yourself to the center. And inhale, bring in both knees. Giving yourself a nice hug, rocking the low back a little bit. And then exhale, find yourself over one side of your mat in the fetal position. One full round of breath here. And on your inhale, slowly make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Option to bring your cushion or blanket under your sit bones. Whoops, back it up. And begin to soften, remaining upright, hands on your knees. On our inhale, we're going to roll our shoulders back, bring our chest forward. And exhale, we're going to bring our shoulders forward, pressing our chest to the back of our space. Inhale to pull the heart through, rolling the shoulders back. And exhale, bringing the shoulders forward, pressing your chest back, doming the spine. Option here on the inhale as you're pulling forward to lift your gaze. And exhale as you're doming to tuck your chin. We're going to do this for a few more rounds using our own breath as a guide. Inhale to heal and exhale to soften. On your next inhale, find yourself in a neutral spine. One full round of breath here. Inhale, bring yourself forward and around, so as if your rib cage was lining a bowl on the inhale. And exhale, bring your rib cage to the back of your space, finishing off that circle. So inhale, pulling your chest forward and around, and exhale, pressing back and around. We're going to do this for a few rounds of breath, as big or as small as your body is calling for. An option to bring your head with you or to keep it centered. Feel free to give extra love if there's any areas that feel sticky. And we're going to go in the other direction. Inhale to heal and exhale to soften. Inhale, find yourself in a neutral spine. And exhale, bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Finding a place where you can embrace some stillness, and then maybe even backing off a little bit. Inhale to heal, and exhale to soften. Embracing the small micro movements your neck may experience. Allowing gravity to do the work here. Inhale, bring your neck to a neutral position. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Finding a place where you can embrace some stillness and maybe backing off a little bit. Gravity doing most of the work here. Inhale to heal and exhale to soften. Inhale, bring your neck to a neutral position. And exhale, bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Finding a spot where you can embrace some stillness and backing off a bit. We're going to be here for a few rounds of breath. Our next inhale, find yourself in a neutral spine. If you have a pillow or a blanket, remove it, bringing it kind of to the back of your space, and slowly make your way over to tabletop. So knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Connect with your breath and kind of just rock and roll here, moving side to side, front to back, giving your knees and wrists a little bit of a warm up. Exhale, find yourself some stillness. Inhale, lift your right arm up, peeling towards the right side of your space. And exhale, dive that right arm to the left side of your space. Option to let your shoulder drop here. We're here for a few rounds of breath. Inhale to heal. Exhale to soften.
Option to stay here or to kick out your right leg towards the back of your mat. Keeping your knee under your hip, pressing that heel towards the back of your space. Exhale, bring that knee back under your hip, and inhale, sweep that arm all the way up for a counter stretch, and exhale, release. Inhale, lift your left arm all the way up, twisting to the left side of your space. And exhale, dive all the way down, reaching to the right. Option to maybe drop your shoulder here. Inhale to heel, and exhale to soften. Option to stay here or to kick out your left leg as far as you can, pressing that heel as if energy is coming out of your foot to the back of your space. And we're here for a few rounds of breath. Exhale, bring that knee back under your hip, and inhale to sweep that arm all the way up for a nice counter stretch to the left side of your space. And exhale to release. Inhale, low lift of your right leg, and exhale, knee to nose, stepping through to your hands. Option to cushion your knee here. One full round of breath here, finding yourself a comfortable space. Inhale, lift your right hand up, twisting to the right side of your space. On your exhale, you're going to take your right hand to the back of your space and begin to lift, bringing your left hand up. So you have an arm in the front and the back. Inhale, arms overhead, squaring up to the front of your space. Exhale, right hand to your hip, and inhale, pull your chest forward, pressing that hip forward. And exhale, bring both hands to the front, and that leg back to tabletop. Connect with the breath. Inhale to heel. Exhale to soften. Inhale, low lift of your left leg. Exhale, knee to nose, step all the way through to your hands. Take a couple moments to find yourself a comfortable shape. Inhale, lift your left arm, twisting to the left side of your space. Exhale, take your left hand to the back of your space and begin to lift. Right hand out front. Inhale to heel, and exhale to soften. Inhale, arms overhead, squaring up to the front of your space. Exhale, left hand to left hip. And inhale to open up your chest for a few rounds of breath. And exhale to soften. Exhale, bring both hands to your mat and bring that front leg back so you're back in a tabletop position. Crawl your hands forward and exhale, find yourself in child's pose, pressing that hip back as far as feels good. Maybe cushioning your forehead with your forearms.
Option to give yourself a forehead massage, rocking back and forth for a few rounds of breath. Inhale to heal. Exhale to soften. And inhale to find some stillness. We're here for a few rounds of breath. Inhale, begin to press up
so that you're seated on your shins. Option here to use your cushion to support yourself in your sit bones, or find yourself in a different seated position if this is uncomfortable. Bring your arms side to side. Inhale, arms overhead, clasping, maybe making a little gun with your hands or pointer. And exhale, begin to tilt that gun to the right side of your space, pointing at the right corner of your room. Nice side stretch here. Inhale to heal, and exhale to soften. Inhale, back to center. Full round of breath here. On your next exhale, tilt that pointer to the left side. Inhale to heal, and exhale to soften. Checking in if your shoulders are crouching up close to your ears, and allowing your face to soften even more. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release. Begin to make your way over onto your seat. Bringing your feet together, knees out wide. Finding yourself in a comfortable position. Option to cushion here, and to keep that diamond nice and long. Inhale to heal, and exhale to soften. On your next exhale, I want you to slowly bend over, keeping that back nice and straight. Option to stay here to breathe, or on your next exhale, kind of dome over.
Inhale to heal, and exhale to soften. Inhale, slowly bring yourself back up.
And exhale, make your way over onto your back, keeping those knees bent. I'm going to bring my blanket here to support my head. Maybe you want to bring it to support your low back. Connecting with your breath, we're going to swing our knees over to the left side of our space. Inhale back to center, and exhale over to the right, creating this kind of windshield wiper motion. Inhale back to center to heal, and exhale, we're going to soften. We're going to do this to our own breath for a few more rounds. On our inhale, we're going to
Meet at center. Exhale, bring our knees close to our chest. Low back massage here. Maybe even curling up for a little hug. Stretch at the back of the neck. Option to stay here, or on the inhale, we're going to kick our heels up, spread our knees out. Maybe grab our big toes and rock back and forth in happy baby. Then exhale, allow your legs to go out long, maybe a diamond shape, or bringing your knees together, whatever feels comfortable. And get yourself in a position that you'll feel comfortable in for a few moments as we end our practice. As we soak in the movements we did today, I want you to let go of the mantra and bring yourself back to the equal breath. So, same counts on the inhale and same counts on the exhale. Finding that effortless rhythm, keeping that oxygenated, that's a hard word, oxygenated blood flowing through your body, going to all the areas that you moved and flowed. And take these few moments to just listen to your body, hear what it has to say, and honor what it needs at this moment. If this is feeling lovely for you, I invite you to stay for as long as you need. If you would like to close practice with me, slowly find your way over in a fetal position, one side of your mat. Maybe keep your eyes closed and bring yourself to a seated position of your choice. And find yourself hands and heart center. Thank you for spending your valuable time with me on your mats today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I can't wait to practice with you again. Namaste.